Hi everybody, this is Lisa Johnson with Energy's Balance, and this week we're going to work on a pose called Chaturanga Dandasana. And so we've got a couple of props that we want to use to practice this, and we'll be doing it a couple different ways as well. So I've got 2 yoga blankets. If you don't have yoga blankets, it's okay. You can use any blankets that you've got around the house, pillows or anything like that. Be creative with those things. You'll also need a belt, a yoga belt, or any belt that will buckle or loop or tie. You can use something that will tie. And then soup cans or yoga blocks or anything like that to kind of lift your hands away from the floor. So we're going to start doing this pose with the blankets, the 2 blankets here. And I'm also close to a wall so that I can press my feet into the wall. In Chaturanga Dandasana, you push back, not forward, but back. So I'm going to make sure that I'm pressing my heels here into the wall. So I'm going to start by coming forward, pushing into the wall, and bringing my finger bones, my top legs down, top of the quadriceps down on the yoga blankets. And I think I'm just going to bring these back just a little bit because you want this area here kind of lifted away from the floor here. And then I'll bring my forehead down and my chest down, and I'll bring my hands back. I'm going to leave my forehead on the mat for a moment, and then I'm going to push my feet back into the wall, engage my kneecaps, quadriceps, and then I'm going to lift here. And then I'll hold Chaturanga Dandasana, lift. And then I'll bring myself down and rest. And so then we'll come back. Another way that you can practice this pose is from a plank position pose. So we'll move these to the side, and I'll use blocks for this too. Again, if you don't have blocks, you can use the mat, or you've got just the mat, your hands to the mat, or your textbooks or whatever you've got. And then I'm going to come into the plank position, push my heels into the wall, engage my quadriceps, roll the inner eyes of my elbows forward, shoulders back, keep my elbows tucked into my side, and bring myself down here. Okay? And push back into the wall, lift the kneecaps, quadriceps. And then I'll just come down, rest, and bring myself back to kneeling. My favorite way to practice this pose, to keep the elbows and the shoulders in line. And sometimes when we're practicing this pose, we don't bring the chest all the way down. You need to bring the chest between your hands. So we'll use a yoga belt for that. And the way you can measure this, it's probably, I would say, outer shoulder to outer shoulder here, like this. Sometimes we do inner shoulder here, but this seems to need to be a little bit wider than that. And so I'm going to bring this belt right above my elbows, and I press out. Inner eyes of the elbows come forward, and again I'm going to be kind of doing this without doing it on the floor so you guys could see it better. So I'm reaching through the palms, I'm engaging the arms, rolling the inner eyes of the elbows forward. As I bend, watch what happens with the chest. The chest is going to come down and be supported on this yoga belt. And so we're going to look just like this at the top half once we do this on the yoga mat. Okay, so what you'll do is you'll come again to the yoga mat, and you don't need your blocks for this. And you can take your heels back to the wall, bring your hands back, press out through the belt, rotate the inner eyes of the elbows forward, and then I'm going to exhale and fold. And as I come down, I'm going to let the yoga belt kind of support right the bra line or the chest line, push back into the wall, lift the kneecaps. And then I'll come out, take my belt off, and rest. So a couple different ways to do Chaturanga Dandasana. You guys practice that one. It's also a great one. And I'll see everybody next week. Thanks.